Chapter 16. After Lars and the instructor, Lisa left the public dining hall. Alex sent Lars a message via his TRH device to know whether he was okay. Although Lars isn't friends with Alex, he's at least an ally. That's why Alex still wants to know how he's doing. But he wasn't ready to help Lars if there weren't any advantages for him. Alex quickly ate his 5 TR points menu and went back to his room. In the room, he took out his TM Protect and let Zubat touch the TM. A magical thing happened. That TM dissolved like a pill in water. Alex didn't even think it was weird. In a world with Pokeballs, Alex doesn't believe that another invention will ever impress him again. After Zubat learned the TM Protect, Alex ran several tests. The result was that Zubat can use Protect once every 15 minutes and 42 seconds. In addition, the stability and size are inadequate. The size is only as big as Zubat and he cannot do a 360-degree Protect. The stability also seems to be inadequate. Alex tested it with his fist. Even though the process blocked the blow, it had several cracks on the surface. The stability was really bad that even a weak person can cause harm. Alex has already drawn up a training plan for Zubat. 2 hours of body training in the morning and evening. At noon and after the body training, moves like Protect and Shadow Ball are trained. So that Zubat has maximum strength in the rookie tournament. Alex has more than one reason to win the Rookies tournament. After Zubat used Protect 20 times and Shadow Ball 54 times, the results were outstanding. Protect was no longer so small and unstable. Although it was not yet the size and stability that Alex wanted, it was impressive progress. Shadow Ball also showed great progress, becoming faster and stronger. Although the Shadow Ball didn't get any bigger, Alex didn't care about size, especially if it was hard to improve. Alex thinks the speed and strength of a move are most important. Although flexibility and stability are important, Alex finds that it can wait until the strength and speed are brought to a high level. Alex always watched Zubat training and praised him for his commitment. He also told Zubat all the benefits of being strong. Alex wants to motivate Zubat to become stronger and to show that they can achieve the goal together. Like humans, Pokemon have personalities. A good trainer knows how to use the personality of a Pokemon. Alex tries to explain to Zubat why strength is so important and why he should give 100% in training. Alex also told Zubat that he could buy him lots of delicious blood if he were stronger. That made Zubat very motivated. After 5 hours of intensive training, Alex Zubat let rest in his Pokeball and went to the public dining hall to buy something to eat. He also saw that Lars had sent him a message telling him what happened to him. After Lars was taken from the public dining hall, he was moved to a small room with only 2 chairs and a table. Instructor Lisa pelted him with questions for hours and watched the video monitoring with him. She came to the conclusion that Lars' reaction is justified, so she mustn't punish him. But Instructor Lisa still threatened Lars with fines if he didn't do her a favor. Lars didn't think about it for long and agreed. He just wanted to get out of this room. But Alex, who read this text, noticed that he was describing Instructor Lisa in a positive light. Especially after he was bribed by her, he doesn't seem to feel angry for her. Alex found this very strange. Alex thought, maybe Lars has fallen in love with Instructor Lisa. No, it can also be that he is very afraid of Instructor Lisa, that he doesn't even dare to say a bad word about her. Whichever of these possibilities applies is irrelevant for me. If Lars is in love, Alex would find it difficult to convince him to stay away from Lisa, and if he is afraid of Lisa, Alex thinks that is justified. I should think about how I can make Zubat stronger than to getting involved in Lars' affairs, thought Alex. Chapter 17. 5 days later in Alex's room. In the room, Alex gave Tauros blood to an exhausted Zubat and looked at Zubat's information. Pokemon. Zubat, LV. 18. Attribute. Poison Flying. Abilities. Inner Focus. Gender. Male. Potential. Silver. Moves. Absorb, Ultrasonic, Astonish, Bite, Wing Attack, Confuse Ray, Swift, Innate Talent, Shadow Ball, TM Protect. A Pokemon LV faster when it is on a low LV like in games. But compared to fighting, normal training is only as a basis. If a Pokemon wants to become strong, it has to experience real fighting. Apart from that, you can LV much faster in combat. Of course, Alex slowly realized that Zubat needed a real fighting experience. He often fought with Lars Zubat, but it wasn't really a challenge. Alex's Zubat defeats Lars's Zubat every time with minimal injuries. But Alex couldn't find a better sparring partner. Lars was already the third strongest rookie. He asked Maria but was turned down with a despised look. This made Alex a little sad all day. He could only keep doing sparring matches with Lars. Alex wants Zubat to be a Pokemon that has a strong fighting feeling and is not only strong on paper. So he tried to use minimal commands in combat. He wants the Zubat to think for himself and get a fighting feeling. Alex just roughly directs how Zubat should fight. He usually only says how Zubat should react in difficult situations. That made Zubat's understanding of combat excellent. In addition, Alex already has a plan on how he can win it. He only had Zubat improve his speed and the two moves, Shadow Ball and Protect, for a hit-and-run tactic. Zubat has terrific stats total, 245 in the game, as well as in this world. So Alex has to try to hide this weakness as well as possible and to use his strengths. Zubat's best stat is speed at 55. Even that is insufficient. Rattata, Spearow is faster and Ekans is just as fast as Zubat but has a strong attack stat at 60. If Alex wants to defeat Maria, Zubat must not let Maria's Ekans hit him. The only advantage Zubat has is that he can fly. Spearow can also fly, but Alex doesn't think that he can be defeated by any other rookie than Maria. So the best strategy Alex came up with was a hit-and-run tactic with a Protect in an emergency. But even with all this preparation, Alex thinks he has a maximum of 20% chance of winning. You have to keep in mind that Zubat is fighting an Ekans with gold potential and the move Rock Slide. But Alex couldn't think of a better option. He thought Zubat might be able to evolve within this week, but reality hits Alex in the face. Apart from that, this is the real world and not a game. Even if Zubat is LV22, it doesn't necessarily evolve to Golbat. Fuck, can't I do anything more? Tomorrow is the rookie tournament and I really want to win. But I didn't think I had a big chance against Maria's Ekans. Fuck, why am I so unlucky and have to fight an Ekans with gold potential? I'm going insane. No, there has to be a way to increase my chances, but I haven't found it yet. Okay, stay calm and think about the options you have, thought Alex. Alex says desperately to Zubat, "Hey Zubat, do you have a good idea?" Zubat just looked at Alex with a confused face. Alex said, "I'm really going insane, why do I ask a Pokemon who can't speak?" Zubat felt that he was underestimated and tried to convey his ideas with sign language. Alex could understand Zubat with gestures and sign language, but only because Zubat always nodded when he understood something correctly. Of Zubat's 8 suggestions, 7 were really bad, but 1 was a great idea that Alex overlooked. Zubat, what a brilliant idea. You are probably the smartest Zubat in the world. Thank you Zubat, for helping me, said Alex excitedly. Zubat's reaction was, of course my 8 ideas are excellent. Chapter 18. Alex and around 70 rookies gather in the same room where they all met for the first time. But now a few rookies have eyes of determination. There were only around 70 rookies because many rookies died or were so badly injured that they are automatically disqualified. Lisa looked at all of the rookies and says seriously, "Good, now that we are all here we can start. First, the rookies who have conquered your Pokemon come before me." 18 rookies heard this and moved in the direction of Lisa. Of course, one of these rookies was Alex. Lisa then said to the Team Rocket soldiers, "Take out the garbage and let them register as Team Rocket Lackey." Team Rocket is not a charity organization. In order to create a strong trainer, Team Rocket had to use a lot of resources. Why use this resource for an unskilled person? The rookies who didn't manage to conquer their Pokemon look enviously in the direction of the 18 rookies. These rookies have to do many tasks before they get another chance to become a trainer. Lisa looked at the remaining 18 rookies and said, "Good, now I'll tell you the rules of the tournament. It's very simple. I've made a list where I estimate how strong you are compared to other rookies. I think so it's pretty fair, but because there are definitely a few people who believe they should be higher. So every rookie can challenge one person to a fight once. If the challenge is successful, he will swap rank with the person he has defeated. But if the challenger loses, he will automatically deduct 100 TR points. Of course, A person who has already been challenged has the right to go to the Team Rocket Pokemon Center to heal his Pokemon. It is forbidden to attack a trainer in any way. It is also forbidden to attack a Pokemon that's already passed out. Okay, that's all the rules. Here is the rank of all rookies. 1. Maria. 2. Alex. 3. Bruno. 4. Lars. 5. Peter. Alex was not surprised that he is only in the second place. Maria's Ekans is a monster. It is normal to rate Maria as the strongest rookie. What surprised Alex was that Lars was not in third place but a rookie by the name of Bruno. But he was sure that Bruno would not be a problem for him. He only recognized Maria as a worthy opponent. Lisa said with an interested look, "Okay, does anyone want to improve their place?" For a short time nobody spoke. It looked as if nobody wanted to challenge anyone. Until Bruno suddenly challenged Maria to a fight. Alex thought that Bruno had just lost 100 TR points unnecessarily. But he was still happy because he can take a closer look at Maria's Ekans. Both Maria and Bruno took out their Pokemon. Bruno's Pokemon was a strong-looking Rattata. Pokemon. Rattata. LV. 16. Attributes. Normal. Abilities. Runaway. Gender. Male. Potential. Bronze. Moves. Tackle. Tail Whip. Quick Attack. Focus Energy, Bite, Super Fang, TM, Dig. As soon as Alex saw the information from Rattata, he understood why Bruno Maria was challenged. With the TM move Dig he can do serious damage to Maria's Ekans because Dig is a ground-type move and therefore very effective against poison Pokemon. But he thought that Bruno still had no chance when he saw Maria's Ekans. Pokemon. Ekans. LV. 18. Attributes. Poison. Abilities. Intimidate. Gender. Female. Potential. Gold. Move. Poison Sting. Wrap. Leer. Acid. Bite. Haze. Innate Talent Headbutt. Innate Talent Iron Tail. Innate Talent Rock Slide. TM Protect. Both called their Pokemon and waited for Lisa's sign. Lisa starts the fight, and looks with interest in the direction of the fight. Bruno hears the signal and immediately lets his Rattata use Dig. Maria heard the order from Bruno and was briefly surprised this Rattata used Dig, but she stayed calm and ordered her Ekans to pay attention to the sound waves on the ground. Ekans is a Pokemon that can perceive sound waves on the ground. Although this skill is often overlooked by the trainer because Ekans can see very well, it does not mean that this skill is useless. Maria knows this and tries to bring Ekans' strengths to light. Suddenly Rattata jumped out of the ground. Rattata almost hit Ekans who dodged just in time. Maria immediately shouted, "Ekans use Acid, aim for the legs." Ekans use Acid and hit Rattata who was only a meter from Ekans. Bruno said nervously, "Rattata run away from the Ekans." Rattata's hind leg was hit by the Acid. He tries to run away from Ekans, but it wasn't very quick because his leg was injured. Maria said calmly, "Ekans turn after Rattata and catch it with a wrap." Bruno said excitedly, "Dodge Rattata." Rattata barely managed to avoid Ekans' warp. Then Ekans used Bite, and hit Rattata with it. Rattata screamed in pain. After feeling this pain, Rattata just wanted to run away from this Ekans. After Ekans hits Rattata with Bite, Ekans used Wrap immediately. Rattata failed to dodge and was hit by Wrap. Then Ekans wrapped around Rattata. Rattata now had several wounds and his mobility was restricted. Bruno saw no chance to win and said sadly, "I'm giving up. This Ekans is stronger than I thought. It dodges a Dig from a faster Pokemon," thought Alex. Chapter 19. Alex saw how easily Maria won and was impressed by Ekans' strength. This Ekans cannot be defeated in close combat. At least not from the rookies here. Lisa says calmly, "The winner is Maria. If someone else wants to try his luck." Bruno brought Rattata back into the Pokeball and rushed towards Team Rocket Pokemon Center. Maria didn't go to the Pokemon Center. Ekans took no harm and only used 3 attacks. There is no need to go to the Pokemon Center. The next person to challenge someone to fight was Lars. He challenged Bruno to a fight. The fight was very boring. Rattata has no attack that can hit Pokemon in the air. Only when he jumps does he have a chance to meet Zubat. But that also makes Rattata very predictable. Whenever he jumped in the air he was greeted with Swift. Although Rattata is predictable, he hits Zubat a few times with Bite. That showed that this Rattata was very strong. Unfortunately, Rattata's weakness was exploited by a Pokémon that wasn't much weaker. At the end of the fight, the winner was Lars, who secured the third place. Then a rookie tried to challenge Bruno to a fight with a Spearow. The rookie tried to use the same strategy as Lars. But his Spearow was much weaker than Bruno's Rattata, and after being hit 2 times it passed out. Alex, who has seen enough, said with confidence, "I challenge Maria to a fight." Maria looked in Alex's direction and said, "One mistake, you will lose 100 TR unnecessarily." Alex said in a confident tone, "We'll see." Both called their Pokémon and waited for Lisa's sign. Lisa said excitedly, "Finally an interesting fight. Okay, I'm counting down from 3, 3, 2, 1, go." Alex immediately shouted, "Zubat, use Swift on the ground." Maria called at the same time, "Ekans, use Rock Slide." When Zubat's Swift hit the ground, dust was spread all over the arena. Then stones of various sizes appeared over Zubat's head and fell down with great speed. Alex knew that Zubat could only dodge this fast Rock Slide with luck, so he decided not to take any chances. Alex shouted, "Zubat, use Protect and fly into the dust." Zubat acted quickly. Alex roughly told Zubat how the fight was going to start, so he knew what to do. Zubat blocked the attack with Protect and flew into the dust. Maria recognized what Alex wanted to do and quickly called out, "Ekans, quickly use again Rock Slide." But Maria's command was too slow. Zubat was already in the dust and couldn't be seen. This situation was a great advantage for Zubat, who sees with the help of sound waves. Zubat could see just as well in the dust as without it, and Ekans' vision was very limited. Although Ekans can see Pokémon with the help of vibrations, he can only if the Pokémon is on the ground. Zubat, who was in the dust, used Swift the whole time like Alex had told Zubat. This made the dust place bigger. Maria quickly recognized that Alex wanted to cover the whole battlefield with dust. She has to do something quickly or she will lose. Ekans, use Rock Slide. Where the dust is, Maria has no way to remove the dust and cannot go to another battlefield. Maria has no choice but to hope that Ekans' Rock Slide hit Zubat with luck. The entire battlefield was quickly covered with dust, but Alex heard that his Zubat was hit by Rock Slide when Zubat used Swifts on the ground. But he doesn't know how much damage Zubat suffered. But Alex has no choice but to continue with the plan. He can only hope that Zubat is not seriously injured. Alex said seriously, "Zubat, Plan 1 inch. Plan 1, as Alex calls it, is the hit and run tactic that he and Zubat practiced for a week. Simply put, Zubat uses Shadow Ball, then he flies to another position and uses Shadow Ball again. This makes it difficult for his opponent to assess where Zubat is." Maria was confused when she heard the command from Alex. She didn't know what Alex was up to, but it sure wasn't a good one. Maria said out loud, "Ekans, try to roughly estimate where Zubat is and then use Rock Slide on that place." Maria knew she was hoping for luck, but she has no other options. What is positive is that she heard Zubat get hit by the rocks. Maria knew how strong Ekans' Rock Slides are. Zubat must be pretty hurt now. She doesn't think that Zubat can take a Rock Slide a second time. Chapter 20. The fight between Zubat and Ekans was pretty boring for 5 minutes. Zubat tries to dodge Rock Slide and hit Ekans with Shadow Ball. Ekans tries to dodge a Shadow Ball and hit Zubat with Rock Slide. The fight would be decided sooner if Zubat didn't have such a bad SP. ATK of 30 points. Although Zubat was very good at the move Shadow Ball, he couldn't do much harm to Ekans. Only after Ekans was hit 10 times was Ekans seriously injured. The problem is that Zubat was hit by a Rock Slide after 5 minutes. Alex knew that his Zubat was in a very bad condition. He thought about giving up. He doesn't want Zubat to suffer permanent harm. Alex wanted to decide when he saw Zubat. Although this dust is an advantage, Alex must know Zubat's conditions. Alex shouted, "Zubat, use your wings to sweep the dust off the battlefield." Maria and the other rookies were perplexed about why Alex was giving up his advantage. But for Alex, this victory was worth less than the safety of Zubat. He thinks that Zubat is his family. Why should he risk his family member for a stupid victory? Zubat seems to have heard his order and started sweeping the arena with dust. Alex looked at Zubat's condition and realized that Zubat was badly injured. Although it is not yet in a critical condition, the next time Zubat is hit, Zubat will pass out. Ekans looked no better than Zubat, he was bleeding all over and badly injured. Alex thought, fuck, I probably overreacted. No, that was the right decision, I don't want to bet with Zubat's body. Now I should think quickly about how I can win. Although Zubat has no dangerous wounds, he probably can't take another hit. The fight has to end quickly or I'll lose. Although Ekans can probably only take one hit, Ekans can use Protect to save himself and then defeat my Zubat with Rock Slide. Fuck, what do I do now? Can only hope for luck. Quote. Alex quickly shouted. Zubat use Confuse Ray. Maria reacted quickly and said, Ekans use Protect and then use Rock Slide. Zubat shoots a yellow ball in the direction of Ekans. Ekans managed to create a shield in time and blocked Zubat's yellow ball. After the yellow ball was blocked, Ekans started using Rock Slide. Alex reacted quickly and shouted, Dodge and then use Confuse Ray. Although Zubat tried to evade, Rock Slide hit him. Zubat fell on the ground and was bleeding all over his body. But he managed to stay awake with his willpower. Alex, who saw this, knew he had lost and said with a sad voice, I'm giving up. Although, in theory, Zubat can still fight. Alex thought the risk that Zubat gets permanent damage is not worth the win. Maria, who has just won a close fight, shouted happily, Ekans, we won, you are the strongest. Alex called Zubat back to the Pokemon Ball and quickly ran into Team Rocket Pokemon Center. On the way to the Pokemon Center, Alex thought, I lost. After a week of planning and an almost perfect strategy, I still lost. Fuck, I can live with it if I lose because I was too weak, but I feel like in this fight is the winner the person with more luck. No, it's stupid to cry about luck. If I was stronger, luck doesn't matter. But I can understand why I lost it. Zubat attack strength was really bad. After 10 hits Ekans was still awake. But I can't blame Zubat for that. Zubat itself is a weak Pokemon with a total of 245 base stats. If Zubat evolved into Golbat, he would have a total of 455 base stats. Even if Ekans evolves into Arbok, I believe the Golbat with the same strategy will win. Also, Zubat has another evolution, namely Crobat. Fuck, even though I know all this, I'm really mad that I lost. Alex had Zubat heal for free at Team Rocket Pokemon Center and went back to the tournament room. Rookies can use Team Rocket Pokemon Center for free. But later you have to pay 10 TR points per Pokemon that you want to heal. Alex walked into the room and saw that all the rookies were waiting for him. Lisa said, okay, now that everyone is there and nobody wants to fight anymore, I'll finish the tournament. The winner is Maria. Maria will take part in the boss tournament in a month and will get 5000 TR points as a reward for winning. Alex gets 2500 TR points. Lars gets 1500 TR points. Bruno gets 1000 TR points. The rookie tournament was officially over. Author thought, what's the main character lose? Yes, in this story it is possible for Alex to lose fights. I want my fights to be tense. That you never know if Alex will make it or fail. Although Alex can lose, he is still a very strong trainer, with his system and tactics. He would probably have won if he had bet with Zubat's well-being. Alex lost that fight mostly because Zubat is a very weak Pokemon if it doesn't evolve. He is only a human and not a god, he cannot invalidate this fact.